It's all you need to do to take a moment and shut your brain off for a moment. And then the more you do that, the more you will want to clear your mind, because we have so many thoughts pouring through our brain all the time. And that is what causes stress. I learned this from Eckhart Tolle, one of my favorite gurus, authors, people on earth. Our mind is what causes us more stress. It's the thoughts about things that we ruminate over and over and over. Our mind causes us stress. Thinking causes us stress. So when we take some deep breaths and pay attention to the breath. So the point of the deep breaths is, first of all, it resets your neurological system. But secondly, it takes your mind off the thoughts you are having and focuses them on the breath. You could focus on a cloud in the sky and just look at that cloud. Just focus on the cloud. You can focus on an ant crawling across a picnic table. Anything to take your mind out of the constant train of negative thoughts. And so that's the point of meditation. We want to move away from negative thoughts. We want to move away from ruminating on things that we can't change in this moment. We want to become in the moment. If you have an animal or a small child in your life, or ever have, think about the fact that your dog, your cat, your horse, your toddler, they're not worried about tomorrow. They're not worried about 5 minutes from now. They're in the moment. That's why I keep plants around. My plants are in the moment, and they're a grounding reminder to me that I have to stay in this moment. I can't think about the past all the time. I can't think about the future all the time. I have to be in the moment. And some people will say, well, how do you plan for anything? Well, you make time to plan. Okay, on Monday, I'm going to take 2 hours and I'm going to plan this, and this. I'm going to run these errands. I'm going to take care of these responsibilities. But then after those 2 hours, I'm going to be in the present moment and, go outside and walk around the pond or the block or whatever, the park. It's all about moving your mind into the present as much as possible and getting rid of worry in the train of thoughts. Okay. So it doesn't have to be a perfect Zen pose. It doesn't have to be a perfect 30-minute meditation or hour-long meditation. It can be as easy as 3 deep breaths when you go potty. That's it. Start with that. And the next thing I want to talk about is your mind is going to wander. If you're here and you've experienced any of these things, please comment. What are you doing? What is your meditation practice? Do you find it hard to meditate? Is it easy for you to meditate? Are you good at it? Are you bad at it? Give me a comment and let me know what your meditation experience is, because your mind is going to go here and there and everywhere, and it's going to drift and it's going to wander and it's going to be distracted, because your brain is like a machine. It's going to go and go and go. And it's normal. The point of meditation is to slow down the train of thoughts. You're going to have thoughts. There's no doubt about it. But you want to slow down the train. You can imagine it as water in a river. See the thought, it just goes right by when you're meditating. Or a cloud in the sky that sometimes, a cloud will appear and then it'll just disappear. Think about the cloud in the sky. It just is there and then it just disappears, and there goes the thought. Again, Eckhart Tolle in A New Earth, he said, create gaps between your thoughts. And I had this written on a Post-it note in my kitchen for years. And so whenever I find myself with that constant da 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 in my mind, I literally imagine, because I can see things in my head, not everybody can. But if you're a person who can like think and think and think and think all the time, I imagine create gaps between your thoughts. And I literally visualize all of those thoughts, all of the words in my thoughts. And I imagine pushing the thoughts apart from each other and creating a gap so that I'm not constantly thinking.